Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the show. All righty, let me just get this up here. You are watching the Emily Pearl Show live on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and LinkedIn, I think. Okay, so I just want to say welcome. We've got a great show for you tonight. We got some special guests that's going to be here. We have with us Elaine, Elizabeth Presley, Kathy Carlson, Irene Leland, and Faranak. I got to ask her how to pronounce her name. Y'all know I like to get names right, okay? But it looks like Shahroozi. All right, so Sybil can probably do a better job, and y'all know she is the co-hostess of the Most Sis. I'm gonna bring her in now. Hello, Sybil, and welcome.
Hi, I'm so excited about the show tonight.
Yes, 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 I am too. So go ahead and tell me what you've been doing since we last saw each other. That was on what? Tuesday night show, the 901 show.
Okay, I've been, promoting my new movies and doing interviews and that type of thing. We have a photo shoot Sunday
Yeah.
for He That Finds a Wife. And of course, I've been counting down the days for my wonderful friends, the gorgeous ladies tonight. So
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been
yeah.
staying busy.
Okay. Well, I've been resting, of course. You know me. I need to get rest because I've been through an ordeal. I'll tell you. And then I won't talk about it on the show tonight because the show is going to be too great for that. Okay. So everybody join us now. Go ahead and start sharing. And let me go and get. I kind of wanted you to talk a little bit so that I could get in the chats to tell everybody hello. So can you talk just a little bit more for me?
Yeah, before I introduce our guest,
Yes.
huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, once again, I just love meeting new people and especially entertainers because entertainers and celebrities have a special place in my heart. So I have really been like a kid in a candy store counting down the days for tonight. And always happy to be co host on the world famous Emily Pearl show. Emily's my best friend forever. And we make a wonderful team. And if anyone would like to be a guest on the Emily Pearl show, make sure that you send me an email, Sybil Presley at bellsouth.net. And you can also call me 901 643 1982. 901 643 1982. And we have no matter what your talent is, or you might have a special hobby or anything like that, we would love to have you on our show as our guest. And you can also call me 901, huh?
I just heard.
643. I got an echo. How in the world did that happen?
No, 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 no. That's not you. That's not you.
It
It's me.
isn't.
No, I'm
Oh,
trying to
okay.
get. I'm trying to
Oh, I
copy the
see.
screen. I'm trying to copy the stream off
Oh, I
Facebook.
see. That was so strange.
My bio.
That
Simple,
was funny because
simple say, huh?
I finished the
It's so
sentence and I
funny.
turned around and heard myself say the same thing. I thought I was on the mountaintop in Switzerland somewhere with an echo. And
Well, at least we got our laugh in for tonight.
yeah, Mr. Skrilltown said, "Hello, ladies."
uh,
Skrilltown.
Hi there. How are you doing? I got to share to um Mr. Green. Okay. Oh, he's paired in from LinkedIn. That's awesome. All right. Okay. Continue for a minute for me, Sybil, because I am trying to get our regulars in here that we have.
Okay.
So
And the
and I
Emily Pearl Show is shown all over the world. We have a lot of followers and people that love the show. And we're just kind of down home people, and our guests, we just kind of act like we're sitting around the dining room table and chit
Yeah,
chatting. So it's very formal. I mean,
right.
informal and laid back. So our guests are just wonderful, and we want to thank people for coming on our show and sharing their talents with the world. And
Yeah. Okay, I was getting that down. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bring our guests in because we kept them waiting too long. And I'm gonna bring them in. As simple as I bring them in, we're just gonna say hello to everybody. And then I want you to just call their name, and then we're
yeah,
gonna let them introduce themselves.
well, I
Okay?
have a special introduction,
Oh
but you
well, all
can't. We
right.
can do it
No,
that.
no,
We
no,
can do
no,
it that
no, no,
way.
no. No, we're gonna do it your way. You're the co-host. All right, we're bringing everybody in now. All right, all right, all right. Looking good. Hello,
Hello.
Okay, we're here. Hey, Elaine, where are you?
Where's Elaine?
Where'd she
uh,
go? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. She's got her camera on and she's in the screen, but she'll be back probably.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I had to step away.
Well, it
Okay,
just
go
looks
ahead.
like.
Take it away, Sybil.
Okay. Well, welcome to the Emily Pearl Show, and we have a super wonderful show tonight. Our special guests are four lovely and talented ladies who are close friends. We have Kathy Cece Carlson, and she is the celebrity agent for Elaine Elizabeth Presley of Graceland, and she is the owner of Gemstars Talent Management. She's the president of Music to My Ears Publishing. She is a professional songwriter, part time radio co host on KURU 89.1 FM in Silver City, New Mexico. And she's the president of Gemstar Records, and she has a very successful podcast. Then we have Elaine Elizabeth Presley. She's a very talented singer and recording artist, internationally known. And you can find her music on YouTube. She's also an actress, and she's working on her documentary adapted from her best selling book, Kid of the King. She's president of the Presley Foundation charity organization, and she received an award for the local business person of the year in Memphis this year, associated with Graceland Mansion. She was also awarded the small business person of the year in Alignable, February 2022. And then we have Faranak Shahroozi. She's an international recording star. She's a pianist and a composer. Her unique sound has placed her among the world's best instrumentalists. She will be playing piano on Elaine Elizabeth Presley's new record, I Can't Help Falling in Love, and it's the Elvis song, of course. And then we have Irene Leland. She is an award winning songwriter, singer, guitarist, actress, voiceover artist, published author, and spokesperson, as well as a poet. She enjoys a successful career as a freelance actress in TV commercials and film and audio books. She is a model for print locally and nationally, and she has an album, Give Your Signs to the Breezes. So that is who we have, and for our guest tonight.
All right. Well, welcome, ladies. Welcome. All
Thank
And
right.
you.
we're looking for Elaine.
Come on,
Yeah,
Elaine.
I just tried calling her and it's busy. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we hope everything is okay. So, who's
Yeah.
going first?
Okay, I'm going to start with Kathy. And can you tell everybody how you ladies met and what your connection relationship is?
Oh, okay. Well, I actually met Elaine Elizabeth Presley in around August or July 2020. And I met her through a friend and on Alignable, by the way. And yeah, through Chuck Tennant, a Big Fish music group, because I've worked with him, about 25 years in the music publishing, and she was a friend of his. So I said, "Hey, that's great." So I connected, and I noticed the name Presley, and I noticed Graceland. So when we first spoke, I asked her about it, and she said, "Yes, I'm the daughter of both Elvis Presley and Priscilla." And so I said, "Wow, that's really cool." So then she connected me, to Irene as well, because Irene Leland wrote a book as well on Elaine Elizabeth Presley, and after that, Faranak and I connected, and I said, "Would you like to be the accompanist, the pianist for Elaine Elizabeth Presley?" And she said, "Oh my goodness, of course I would."
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of like what's going on. And then Elaine asked me to be her manager or her agent last spring. Uh, like last summer, basically. And I announced it in the fall. And I've been really happy to be her representative, really, because we're doing so many exciting things.
That's
So,
awesome. 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 And so I want everybody to say where you're located before we go any further. Kathy, since you're telling us about yourself, where are you located?
well, I'm located in Silver City, New Mexico, actually. I relocated from
Wow.
California, but I'm originally from the East Coast. East Coast. I'm originally grew up in Connecticut, born in Massachusetts. I lived in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. And then when my children were grown, I said, "Hey, now it's my time to get in the music business." So
Uh-huh.
that's what I did. And I drove cross country to stay with my brother in California. And it just, everything took off right away from the beginning, from 1995. So I figured I must be in the right business.
That's awesome. Yeah, I believe you have that gift. I can hear it in your voice.
Oh,
And
thank you.
so, yeah, and that you have to have that friendliness about you, kind of a magnet that draws people, and that's what you are. I feel that. I see that from you.
Well,
Okay,
thank
so
you. Mhm.
Irene, where are you located? Beautiful lady.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All of us are beautiful. We're all beautiful at heart. That's the main thing.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yes. But
Mhm.
where where are you located?
I'm in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yay! Oh, St.
Meet
Louis Blues.
meet me in St. Louis. Exactly. Home of Chuck
Uh-huh.
Berry. Yeah.
All
Awesome.
right. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll continue.
Okay, and back to Kathy. You're also president of Music to My Ears Publishing, and then you have a very famous podcast that you do with Plastic EP. Would you like to let us know about your podcast?
Oh, sure. Well, I connected with Plastic about 2 years ago too, and he said, "Would you like to, be a guest on the show?" And I said, "All right." And then it started. It went well, and then he said, "You want to do your own show, your own podcast? And we can call it Gem Stars after your record label." And I said, "Yeah, why not?" So we said we'd interview celebrities, and that's what we have been doing. We just interviewed Don Most last night, and it went over really well from Happy Days.
And he
And
played Ralph, right, on Happy Days?
yes, he was, and
All
and
right.
he, and he has done a lot since then. So he's done a lot. He's even a big band singer, and he has his own show. So
Oh, big
what we
band.
yeah,
All right.
we end up finding out a lot of things about people that maybe even the general public doesn't know. So sometimes we even have exclusive interviews, and we talk about different movies that are being released, or something that someone wants to talk about. Like Elaine did a DNA connection reveal when she revealed that she is the daughter of Elvis and Priscilla through DNA. So we did that with her, and we do book authors. For instance, we did Irene, right? Or Irene, we did.
All right. All
Yay!
right.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna find out about it too after a while.
And
Oh, I had a ball.
Faranak. And
That was a
Faranak
ball.
Shahroozi. We did it with Faranak too, right, Faranak?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Yeah, that was
Wow.
wonderful. Your shows are always awesome. And my phone always turns on when Plastic EP and Kathy Carlson comes in.
and I just tune in. And yesterday, I really, really enjoyed Don Most show. I grew up on that Happy Days, and
We
it's so
all
nice to
did.
see him now.
Yes,
And
me too.
Yeah, we
good,
all
great
did.
actor,
Yeah.
very, very humble person, very
Oh,
humble.
that's awesome. That's so
Yeah.
sweet. Okay, so back to you.
Yeah, and Kathy, you have a the Gem Stars talent management, Gem Stars record, and is there anything else project that you want to share with us before I move on? And how can people contact you?
Okay, well, I just started this Gemstars Talent Management, and I just saw so many talented people, and they have songs and everything that we can place in film and TV projects, and some people are even theatrical, and they do plays, and some are producers, some are just musicians. But I'm just trying to help people. I'm trying to get them out there to promote them because they're talented, and that's what I do. That's one of my specialties. I just love that. And so
That's
then, yeah, on Gemstar Records label, I did have an artist, but now I'm looking for more artists. And so Elaine Elizabeth Presley is also going to do a promotion where she's going to mention to people, hey, if you're looking for a record label, Kathleen, has one at Gemstars Records, so you can contact her. So it's all going to be about team effort, a
okay.
team effort.
And the
Mhm.
line is still in the studio, but there's no picture.
Hmm.
And maybe can you text her when Irene starts talking? Maybe you can text
Oh,
her and
certainly. Yes, I can.
okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Well, I want to say hello to Faranak. Did I say your
Hi.
name
Faraday.
right? Did I say it
Hi.
right?
Yes, Faranak. Yeah. So
Faraday.
Faranak.
happy
That's
to be
that's
here.
beautiful. What does that mean? That name?
Oh, well, Faranak, I think, well, it's a very old Persian name that comes from, yeah, it's an old storybook. She
Have
was
your audio and your videos out.
That's
she
okay.
was she was married to the king of Persia or something. Her name was Faranak. But I think Faranak is a derivative of Veronica, Fereniki, all these names,
Mm,
Franca, Frank. It's just uh, all these names. We have so many names that are come from somewhere else. So
yes.
Faranak in Farsi means little butterfly with black ears.
Oh,
Ah, well, a butterfly
I
with
like
black
that.
Yeah.
ears.
Uh, Emily, Faranak is from Iran, aren't you?
Yes.
All
Hmm.
Yeah.
right.
I'm from Iran. I'm
And
from I'm from southern part of Iran, where the war between Iran and Iraq happened, and we lost our home. Unfortunately,
Oh,
I was misplaced to move to Tehran, the capital city, and then from there I moved to America, and
oh,
it was tough. I think now I'm seeing Ukrainian people. This is happening, and
oh yeah.
my heart bleeds for them.
Mine too. Mine too.
yeah, of course, keep up in our prayers. And
Yes.
let me see if can correctly speak your last name. Is it Shahroozi?
Shahroozi.
I got it
Shahroozi.
right. Okay.
Yes.
Rosie. All right.
Pin a
All
star
right.
on me then. And you are a international non-pianist and a huge recording star. So can you
Yeah.
tell us when did you start playing the piano?
Oh gosh, this goes way back from my childhood. I always played, by ear. And then when I came here, I studied. Well, back home, I got a teacher at home and, private lessons and all that, just like everybody else. But I was very focused on music. Music is my life. I mean, just like I just hear music is always in my ear. It's
Yes.
always in my head. I'm
Yes.
You're a
thinking, and music is in
composer,
the
yeah.
background.
Mhm. You compose as well.
Yeah, I do compose. So, all these, my background and all these turmoils in my life made me to be a songwriter. After I finished college, I got my bachelor's degree from San Jose State University. I just, then all of it came out together as songwriting, and I
Yes.
kept it just poured out of me. And then I
Wow.
continued and my journey through music, and this is what I love. And life gets in the way. You have
Mhm.
kids, you get married, and all of that,
Mhm.
and now I'm just going full force, and every day is a blessing. I met Kathy, and she's been introducing me to Elaine. Elaine is amazing. She's an amazing singer, and she's the daughter of Elvis Presley. I mean, how could this happen to me? And it's just, I'm blessed.
That's
Well, how would
true.
you describe your piano style? You've been
Oh,
compared to somebody so unique in the whole world. I put you up there with Beethoven and Tchaikovsky
oh
myself.
my God, oh wow, maybe I'm near Yanni and all that. Those George Winston, that type of music. Maybe George Winston or Helen Jane Long. Have you heard Lord of the Rings piano music?
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Me,
people compare me to
I
her.
love
Yeah,
it.
I love her too. She's my idol. Yeah, she's
Yes.
British and she's just amazing. I just follow her footsteps and the way she did it in her career. She got in the movies, and that's what I want to do, get my more of my music in the movies. So I just signed in with a company called musicsupervisor.com. The
Uh-huh.
head of music supervisor just signed me right away, and I'm in the process of uploading all this music. It takes an hour for each song to be uploaded. I mean, what is the mood, what is the genre, do all of that. Knowing me, I don't even know how to do computer, so I have this guy who does this for me, my IT. So anyhow, we do this together, and I'm in the process of uploading everything, and see where it goes. They just put a song in Spider-Man movie. You know, it's a
Ah,
it's
you
a
got
good
a
deal.
song in there?
Hmm.
Really?
wow.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping, since they know me personally, and they signed me personally, I'm
Yeah.
hoping that his name is Barry Coffin. He started this company in 2005, and it took off. This is where directors, music supervisors, everybody plugs in. I want
Hmm.
this type of song, and then the
Uh-huh.
artist and the bio and everything comes up with the music, and
Yes. Uh-huh. So
so I'm
which Spider-Man movie is it? The one
the new
already
one,
out?
the new one.
A Long Way Home?
I'm not sure.
The,
I have I
the
don't
one that
watch TV.
I do. I love Spider-Man. I've watched
Oh,
all of the episodes
I
series.
guess there's a new one coming out, so
A
they
Long
just did
Ways
that.
Home. That's the one in theaters now, playing
Oh,
now.
okay, so that's it. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
So,
what
and
an honor.
which song is it?
I don't know. Barry
Ah,
told me that they just placed the song for this artist. He didn't even name who it was, but one of
ah.
his songs went in the movie. He was just explaining how the process works.
I
I'm
see.
just new to this.
Yeah, but you did get your credit in the
Yeah,
credits for it.
you get
Okay,
credit. They split the profit, and the artist gets half. They get half, and
right,
it's
right.
a good system.
It
Well,
is.
But
what an
And it's
honor.
called
yeah,
musicdirector.com. What it's called
Music supervisor.
music.
Music supervisor.
musicsupervisor.com.
Let me write
Mhm.
that down because
Yeah,
we have some talented musicians on our team and in our circle.
yeah. Why
Uh,
not?
I'm gonna say music supervisor.
Musicsupervisor.com.
Okay.
Veronica, I'm with them too. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, you are
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I have.
So,
They selected about maybe 10 of my songs, and
uh-huh.
they get listened to. And I'm hoping, just like you, I'm hoping for the big
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
All
yes, I know,
right.
I know.
Well,
yeah.
That's great.
Faranak, I want people to know that you were recently a guest on a brand new talk show on CBS,
Oh,
Too
yes,
Late Show
with
with
Chance
Chance
TV.
TV. I
Yeah.
saw the show and you played the piano so beautiful. So,
Oh.
can people replay the show that you were on? Can they
Yes, it's
watch
on
it?
YouTube. It's called Too Late Show with Chance TV on CBS.
Oh, okay. And can
Yeah.
people also go to YouTube and listen to your music? What do they type in?
The
Faranak?
best thing to do is go to faranakmusic.com,
Okay.
and all my info is there. Or on Instagram, Faranak Music,
Okay.
at Faranak Music. If you just post that on, can you post that later in the show so people can see?
Can you guys share your screen? Do you see it? The ability to share?
Yeah, just spell it, Faranak.
Okay.
Yes,
Spell it.
Faranak is F like Frank,
I'm looking at
A.
it. Faranak music.
Yes, music.com.
Okay, got it. I'll put it up
All
here.
my platforms are there. You just press and it takes you to YouTube or to my Facebook channel or Instagram. All of them.
Is that
LinkedIn.
correct? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. So
And Faranak,
before you
yeah.
play, can you? We don't want to get to Irene. Can we kind of do a go to Irene a little bit and then come back to Faraday because Irene
Sure.
had a chance to tell us
Oh
about her.
yeah, I'm getting ready to jump in there and talk to Irene. You beat me to the punch. Well,
Okay.
Irene, thank you for your patience. And so happy to meet you too.
Yes.
And can you tell us about your album? I think it's called "Give Your Size to the Breezes." How did you come across that title?
Oh, size is SIGHS, not size SIZE. Give your
SIGH.
size to the breezes.
Oh, that's my accent. I was trying to say size.
No, you
Size.
said it fine, but a lot of people think it's the other word, the
I
size,
see.
the size, bigger, little size. It's the
I
size.
see.
Give your size to the
Size.
breezes.
Right.
Give your
Yeah.
size.
Hi.
I don't know how you came up with that because I have several albums, and that's one that, frankly, I forgot about. I don't know how you came up with that, but
I don't know. It popped up.
I appreciate that you found that, and I don't even know which songs are on there right now, but I always just love to share my music on my albums and on SoundCloud and on iTunes and Spotify, all of that stuff. I mean, you know what it's like. You all are we singers and songwriters. We love what we do and we love to share. And that's what I do.
And
And
what do
you're on
you play?
YouTube as well, correct?
Yes. I have
So
a
how do
number of
people
things.
find you?
Well, just go to YouTube/Irene Leland. YouTube
And spell
Irene
your last
Leland.
name for us.
LELAND.
Okay. And you, of course, wrote the songs on your albums, right?
Yeah. Yes.
What do you
Yes.
play? What do you play? What instrument do
I
you play?
I play 6 and 12 string guitars, and
Wow.
and
Awesome.
I actually, Faranak, I wrote my first song on the piano when I was 9 years old,
Oh wow.
and
Oh, wow.
and it's funny because this is a funny story, or it's interesting anyway. I wrote the melody because I hated doing piano lessons,
Me
and
too.
I'm much
I used to,
I'm
my
I
mom would make me go. But
uh,
Irene, this is the honest truth, God, most horrible story, which is true.
yeah.
I'd go to school 5 days a week. My mother set my piano lessons for 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
That's way
horrible.
too early.
that was
I just I know. I just hated it. So
me
what I would
too.
do, I would play around on the keys and I created my very first song
Mhm.
and I had no idea what to call it. I just kept it in my head and would you believe 60 years later I
Uh-huh.
gave it a title and I gave it lyrics and it won a big award.
Oh,
So
wow.
it
Yeah, what was
it became the carnival song.
Oh my
And
God.
isn't that funny? All those
Wow.
years, and then I went on and picked up the ukulele, the guitar, and
Yeah.
I wrote just dozens and dozens and multiple songs, and then I never got back to that song. I always kept it dear in my heart in the back of my mind, but all of a sudden, after all these years, I just thought, wait a minute. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do something with that song and give it lyrics because it deserves to be heard.
I
And
know, right?
isn't that funny? So it turned out
Yeah.
to be a good thing. Yeah.
Is
That's
that on
Wow.
YouTube as
awesome.
well? That song, the Carnival song?
Carnival?
Carnival Song is on SoundCloud. I don't know about YouTube. I've written hundreds of songs, so I can't remember. I just know that I'm pretty sure it's on SoundCloud. I think it's on
So
SoundCloud.
talented, you ladies.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah.
It,
Well,
it makes my 43 years as a church musician, pianist, and organist feel
Wow.
really
oh, wow.
at the
That's,
That's
bottom
awesome.
because you ladies are
That's
awesome.
that's
awesome.
dedication. Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah, I just retired in 2005, and I actually started playing for the church at 16. I started playing for the
Wow.
Sunday
That's
school,
perfect.
and
Wow.
I built and founded the first Sunday school choir at my church, and it was called the Sunday School Star Angels.
Ah,
Ooh.
That's
love
great.
it.
Yay.
Yeah,
That's
so from
special.
and I kind of did like you, Irene. I got I got fed up with having to spend my Saturdays
I know.
riding my bike
Yeah.
in the heat, winter, whatever, rain, going to my piano lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I quit. I quit. And my
Yeah.
mom said, "Well, what are you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna teach myself how to play." my mother,
Yay!
And
my
you
mother,
did.
Yeah.
I
All
did.
right.
My mother was a musician, and she
Yeah.
played for churches too.
Oh,
Oh,
my
wow.
mother
So
was too. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and so I was around her and the musicians all the time. So I had it, built in my ear and my brain, a head
Yeah. Me
memory.
too. Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I would just play on the keyboards. And there was this guy in our neighborhood that was a musician that played sometime for my mother's group. She had a spiritual singing group too, and
Oh.
his name was Tommy Mister. I don't know if he's still living or not. But he used to come to the house, and I would tell him I loved the way he played because he didn't play like my mama. And I, and I would ask him to show me some chords,
Oh.
and he would show me some chords. I took his chords, my mom's chords, and then
Oh.
my own imagination and mixed it up, and then I had my own style.
Oh,
Oh, that's terrific.
nice.
It's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, that's terrific. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, my mother was a pianist and she played all the great, Bach and Mozart and all that. So
Wow.
I grew up in a home with her playing the classical piano, and then my
Yeah.
father played the xylophone.
Wow.
Wow. A
Yeah,
xylophone.
the xylophone. He did that.
Wow.
He went to Princeton University and he played the
Wow.
xylophone and tap danced at the same time in their Princeton Triangle show.
I
Hey,
always
So
wanted to be a tap
that's a
dancer.
special talent.
so
Yes. Yes.
and he taught me how to tap dance, but I let him do that. That was not the thing. I love to dance, but I just
Me
stuck
too.
to my guitar and my songwriting and singing. But anyway, I had a very lovely environment, a musical environment from both my mother and my father. So that was
I didn't have any musical background. My parents didn't play. Nobody played.
oh my
But
gosh.
they placed a little radio in my crib when I couldn't sleep every
Oh,
night. My mom put this radio with classical music.
Uh-huh.
So I grew up like that, and my dad
Yeah.
listened to classical music at
oh
home.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
You got the ear.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
are you playing by ear now? Uh is it Faranak?
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Are you playing by ear or are you playing by sheet music now? What happened to her sound?
I don't hear you.
I bet she's
Do
doing
you hear
both.
me?
Yeah, we can now.
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
now. Yes,
We
now
can
we
hear
can.
you, but can you
But
hear
yeah,
us?
I can't hear you.
you can't? Oh, what is going on?
Well, anyway, while
Oh,
we're at this point, can I just say that Elaine Elizabeth Presley is in the back. She said she has all her volume and everything working. So
no, her volume is off. I see her. See, I'll put it
yeah,
in here. See,
I
she's
told
still
her.
on the black. Whatever she
It's not
did,
off.
when she first came in, that's
I'll
what she
tell
was.
her to log in, out and in again, and I'll be right back, you guys. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and put you out of the studio for a minute. Okay, she's gonna
Okay.
try to help her.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sure wanting her in. And then Irene, you're also an actress, and then you do voiceover as well and appear in commercials, and you record audiobooks. Would you like to tell us all about your acting career?
Oh, thank you. Wow, that's whoa. Where do I start? Speaking of the audiobook that I am in the process of narrating right now is the book that I wrote about Elaine's life,
wow,
and it's very very special to me, and it's incredibly fun and moving for me to be doing the narration of the book that I wrote that Lainey told me. You know, she told me her story. I put it
mhm.
all together, and
And tell
we
us
have,
the title of the book.
well, the first book is called The Kid of the King, and that's was
I like
transferred to an
that.
autobiography. That was my title, and now it looks like it's going to be the title of the movie that's coming out, that'll be done later. But then I went ahead, Lainey asked me to go ahead and do my original book again as a biography, which is the way I originally wrote it. And so that book is basically the very same story, but it's the original untouched way that I wrote it. And it's a biography, and it's called The King's Kid. Okay.
Wow,
So it's just an extraordinary story because it's all about Elaine's life.
I
And would
know.
you
Yeah.
believe, halfway through writing this story, Elaine discovered that she was Priscilla's baby. We knew
Wow.
that she was Elvis's kid,
Uh
but
huh.
halfway through writing the book, she discovered that she was indeed Priscilla's daughter. So this whole
Wow.
experience was completely magical for both of us, for both of us.
Wow.
Wow. My
And I was
How,
goodness.
so honored. I was so
yeah.
honored that she asked me to write it, and she
Well,
lived
so,
with me for over 5 years. So
I
I got
really
I,
want
I
her
got
in here too.
I got to know her really well,
There she
and
is. There she is.
all
I'm
Oh,
right,
talking about you,
Elaine.
she
Lainey. Where'd
just
you
got.
go?
There she is.
Hello.
Irene,
Irene.
welcome
Yeah.
back.
No,
I'm
Irene,
talking about you.
Oh,
how
see
can
you
people
guys.
purchase the
There I
book?
am. All right, we're all
Kathy,
here.
you did it.
Now
Yeah.
we're here, I guess, all of us,
Yes.
I think.
Oh,
All right.
welcome back.
thank
Yeah,
All
so
right.
glad to have you
Let me shut
back.
my light off. I'll be right back. Okay.
I was in the
Okay.
waiting.
Irene, how can we get a copy of the book?
I was in the
Okay,
waiting room.
right now it's in the process of we're adding a few additions. So a new edition and will be coming out probably in about 3 weeks or so. Um, but
Okay.
and it'll be on. Well, Lainey knows it'll be on all kinds of digital stores. And it's, what can I say? It's a great, fabulous story because it's all about Elaine. It's all about her. It's all about her.
I
Awesome.
am so
I'm
excited
so
to read
happy you
it.
finally got in, Elaine Elizabeth
Yay.
Presley.
Thank
See,
Yay.
you.
That's
look,
such a
you've
pretty
got.
smile.
She's
Well, I
got
say
life.
Well,
it's good. I say
And you,
it's good to be home relaxing in Memphis on the show. I'm just relaxing, and I was thinking to myself, the spirits were saying, the last time you were in Memphis when you did the thing with your mum, I was in 2018 at the Hilton. So
wow.
I was supposed to go to the New Year's party as well, at the
Uh-huh.
country club. I didn't go, so I think this year I'm gonna go with all the EP and everything.
Emily,
Okay,
don't
yay.
you just
so
love her
just say,
accent?
Thank
yes.
you.
Where does that accent come from?
Well, I've got it from England and America because I came here in '84 originally.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, what part of England?
Essex,
Essex, really?
near
Wow.
London. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, yeah, it's near London, and then it used to be called Wessex, right?
No, that's somewhere. That's different on the other
That's
side.
a different one on the other side.
Hmm.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I love British films and movies and the series. That to
Yeah.
me, they're so much better than ours. Don't tell anybody I said that. Ah,
Yeah. The where I grew up was Coggeshall, was about the same size as Tupelo actually. So
really?
when I went to Tupelo for the first time and sat on the swing of the house they placed there, after they replaced it, somebody came up to me and they said, "We didn't realize you Presley still lived here." And I said, "What makes you say that?" They said, "Because You look like Elvis swinging there.
Wow. Well, you do. You look so much like Elvis.
Thank you.
And so, Sybil, I'm going to let you go ahead now and begin your interview with Elaine.
Okay.
Well,
And
I have my cup of tea. I'm ready for relaxing Memphis with you guys.
that sounds wonderful. And Elaine Elizabeth Presley is such a beautiful name. It's just like a
Hmm.
star. And
Yes, it is.
of course, I'm your new fan. I'm sure Emily is now. And I love your songs and singing style. You're on YouTube as well. So, how can people find you on YouTube?
Just put in Elaine Elizabeth Presley, and they'll find me. And we're updating. We're updating it right now to a brand account, so it might be about a couple of days before it's updated. Because I updated everything basically when I came home. I kind of put a load of rubbish out there, and
Hmm.
so but basically I just tell the truth about that. To put out rubbish, and so now right now this year we're taking everything kind of down, taking a lot of the unprofessional photographs down, and putting my branded image up, which is a lot more professional. Because when I
Right,
came home,
right.
I had no idea what I was doing. I was just a kid that came home to my family, and
Yeah,
I was just out there doing my thing. And now I have to be, a lot more professional, branded, and get everything brilliantly lovely. Hopefully,
yeah. That's good. And you can do it. It won't take any time. And
yeah, yeah.
so
Being home at Graceland is very natural and very easy for me, But all
yeah.
this branding business and celebrity stuff, that took me a little while to learn that because I'm just myself. So I
So
had to
where are
learn
you
to.
broadcasting from right now? This very
I'm in
moment.
Kingsport. I'm in Kingsport, Tennessee, not too far from Memphis, at Graceland
Okay.
East.
All right
It's
then.
like
That's
on the
awesome.
Virginia line, Emily. It's way up
Oh
there.
yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well,
I'm at Graceland East.
I've been to Virginia. My son was
Graceland
stationed
East.
in Norfolk.
Uh-huh.
Graceland East.
Hmm.
In
Also,
Tennessee.
yeah,
Tennessee.
yeah,
Yeah,
and yeah,
And
Tennessee.
we have
Emily, she's
Graceland.
the king's
We have
kid,
Grace.
and she lives in Kingsport.
Yeah, we have Graceland West in California, which we sold. We sold Graceland West. We have Graceland
Yeah.
South where you are, and we have Graceland East right here.
Okay. All right then. That's awesome. Well, don't sell ours.
No, no,
Yeah. And
Yeah,
never.
yeah. I'm a big
uh,
Elvis fan. Elvis was my son's first star. He when he was 2 years old, he started imitating Elvis, dancing
Oh,
like Elvis, and then he saw James Brown, and then he just started dancing like James Brown. And
Yeah.
would you believe now he's 52 years old and can hardly dance at all?
Oh my goodness. Oh bless.
wow.
That's funny. That's funny because when he was a kid, he loved to dance. I don't know what happened, but it got out of him somehow.
Well,
So,
it either stays in you or it leaves you, and you do something else.
oh, Doug is a big fan. Doug said he has some of Elvis's hair and other treasures of Elvis.
Yeah, we
That's
Wow,
got
good.
quite a
Doug.
few. Emily, we got quite a few comments in our
yes.
comment.
Well, yeah, I know. They're showing on the screen on the studio screen because I can't get to them all on and just show each one. I try to,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
trying to really focus on our guests. For instance, like with
Well, of
Elizabeth,
course, yes.
I
Uh-huh.
want them to know where they can find her on YouTube. So things like that, I'm really focusing on putting on under the screen. Okay, but other than that, you can actually read what everybody is saying on the side. Kathy,
Yeah.
that was that special feature I was telling you about. That was going to be a surprise
Oh,
for the,
thank you.
for the
Okay,
for,
yes, it is a surprise. It's nice to see all those hearts and comments. Thank you
yeah,
all.
yeah.
We
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
Okay, so are we about ready to hear some music? I
Well, wait a
am.
minute. I'm not through with Elizabeth.
Well,
I haven't
hurry
even
up
started
now
on
because we got to get
Elaine.
out of here.
Yeah. Well,
Moving right
anyway,
along.
Irene had told us about the your documentary that's being adopted from your best-selling book, Kid of the King, while you was trying to get in, and so once again, tell people how they can purchase a copy of your book.
Kid of the King is actually right now on Amazon and been released worldwide, like Barnes and Noble and places like that. And the Kids King will be back out in about 3 weeks. We're just doing some things, adding some things with that one. And or Irene is anyway, because she wrote the book, and I wrote Kid of the King, so that's available right now. And so so that we're going to be doing the documentary first, and then the movie, and it's going to tell you a lot of things. But really, at the end of the day, my story is not that different really than to my father's. So when you watch that Elvis movie and you watch The Searcher, some of those things in the Searcher was taken from me as well. Um, you know, and so it really isn't a lot of difference really, because I lived just like my father, even though I didn't know he was my dad in the beginning. Of course, I wasn't allowed to sing when I was younger, so I didn't get to do all that until now. But a lot of the other stuff's pretty much very similar. But of course, my journey to get home to Graceland took me a whole different journey. So you're going to read all about that. But now I'm home, here at Graceland and Graceland in Memphis as well, and for the world, and with my family, and continuing with our legacy and our foundations. Really, things have pretty much just leveled out and kind of come together. So there's not much difference in me than there is the rest of my family at the end of the day. And so my job now is to be in movies and do acting and release nice songs and assist in our foundation and be part of everything in the community and make things happen.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I want to be there with you.
One final thing that I want to ask Elaine is, you're the president of the Presley Foundation charity organization in Memphis. Tell us about this, and how can people get involved and support this wonderful organization?
Well, to actually make donations to the Presley Foundation, charitable foundation, they can actually go directly to Graceland.com, and they can actually make donations there directly on the Graceland website. Okay, they want to make donations because there we have our licenses. The Presley Foundation, the division that I run, we help children, people, and pets, and we do a lot of work with that area. We help give a lot of money to a lot of different people for different situations and circumstances. We are building an Elvis Presley memorial post, actual fact, VW post, but we had some problems with the land and the COVID. So that's kind of taken off the table right now, but we hope to put it back on the table in the near future so we can get that built. We have to do some things with the land as well before we can do that. But we're still going to be, if whether we do it with the VW, which I hope we do, or we do it on our own, we're going to do something for Whitehaven area with that, still. But with the COVID coming and stuff like that, and of course some problems with the land we have, that wasn't all owned by the VW, that created us some problems, so we need to sort those out. But we still doing a lot of work in Memphis, and donate a lot of money to different situations and different things as well, like that, So basically, I do work with the foundation all the time, and I also in addition to that, I release my movie, and I do other movies as well, acting and singing. And you'll be seeing a lot more records from me, and I'm going to be doing a record. I Can't Help Falling in Love with our lovely lady here tonight.
Faranak,
And we're going to be doing that. It's going to be beautiful. I desire our records to be live, like movie scenes. And so we're going to create movie scenes for each thing I sing, because I love to do that. Like my dad would tell you. My mum recently, she's now put out in the new Elvis movie, and I've been saying this. My mum, of course, has been saying this all along, and I've been saying this all along, and we've all been saying this all along. What people have got to realize. My dad never really did any acting when it came to stage. That was just natural, and what he did is he actually just reacted to the audience, and that is the way it is. When I sing, I have to move, just like my dad did, and it's not because my dad did it. It's been natural with me as well from the very beginning.
Natural.
And we have to move to sing our songs, and that's the same thing as our father. So that's why for the movie scenes, because that way when you're living a movie scene, we actually have the whole thing in our head, and the whole thing going on, what we're doing, and it's real for us.
That's true. Yes.
So when I'm singing a romantic song to somebody, to me that is very real in that moment.
Real.
I'm really being sincere and doing that, and putting that across. So that's why I want to do movie scenes in movies, in the videos, because that way it's a lot more entertaining, don't you think, rather than just hearing a record.
Yes, it is.
That sounds wonderful. How can people
Yeah.
contact you?
Just through Kathy, just Kathy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah,
understand.
right. It's on ElaineElizabethPresley.com. That's where my
Okay.
contact information is. As their
Okay.
celebrity agent, Kathy Carlson.
Elaine Elizabeth. I'm typing
Elizabeth
it in.
Well, it's just
Presley.
ElaineElizabethPresley.com. Yeah, that's my website. But the
Okay.
agent, but for to contact me, just go through
Go
Kathy.
to the
Yeah,
website, right?
yeah, through the
Got
website.
But to learn about me, you just put my name in Google, and you'll come up with all sorts of stuff on there.
Did I do?
Always.
Did I do that right? I see two E's. That's right, isn't it?
That's okay. That's
Mhm.
right.
Okay. All
Mhm.
right. So let's kind of
Or you
wrap
can come and
up
see
with
me.
some
Or you can come
music.
and see me at Graceland when I'm there. When I come in Graceland, Memphis, you can come and see me. When
Oh
I
yeah.
come home to Graceland, oh my goodness, I love Memphis. I love coming home to Graceland, and I can't wait to go and sing in some of the places. Like one of the things in my head right now that I'm thinking is I want to walk into BB King's or I walk into this, one of these bars downtown, and have the guys play on stage and just sing, if you're looking for trouble.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
I can't
Oh
wait to
boy.
do that.
Well, make sure that Sybil and I are hanging out with you when you do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to Memphis.
Oh,
I'm,
awesome.
yeah. We're
All
we're
right.
gonna we're gonna practice there and record there. Hopefully, do some videos.
All
It
right.
will
So
be
we'll
exciting.
we'll
Yeah.
take let y'all take a break and we gonna go grab some lunch somewhere when y'all come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
thank you, ladies. This was a
No,
wonderful
wait.
show.
We got one more
Okay.
thing. The piano lady is
Right.
going to play. Sybil.
Okay, wonderful. Well, here's
That's okay. It's all good. It's all good, ladies.
Where is your mind tonight?
I said wonderful.
Yeah,
It's
So
all
because
good.
he was about to
uh,
close the show out, y'all.
me and Emily, we like two peas in a pod with
Yeah, she's my best friend in the whole
Jekyll and
wide
Hyde
world.
and whatever. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
way
we
Elaine.
are.
That's the way Elaine and I are. Two peas in a
Yeah,
pod for
yeah,
sure.
we
Yeah,
are.
I know
So
Irene very well, and I'm just getting to know Faranak, and I know Sybil quite well now. But we're going to get to know more. We're kind of family, so we're
That's
all
right.
family really at the end of the day. So
That's right.
and
Totally.
Kathleen I know really well as well. So
Yes.
well, okay, this is wonderful. So Faranak's gonna play the piano for us.
Am I?
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
yes,
am I? Okay. Wow.
Okay, I'm
Hmm.
gonna put you
I'm
on.
just gonna play a little short something, a little
Yeah.
snippet of the of Elaine's dad's song.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you on.
Can't help falling in love with you.
I'm gonna put you on spotlight. Give me a minute, okay?
Okay, okay. All right, let me see. It's just a little snippet. Well,
That's
I can't wait until we record this and publish it, and you guys hear Elaine sing over it, and it's gonna be so exciting.
that's
yeah, it's
awesome.
going to be
It was
fantastic.
so beautiful. And
That's
and
I'm
gorgeous.
almost
That's
better now.
gorgeous.
I had COVID, so I'm almost better. So we're going to be doing that soon.
and
Get
you
that
say
organized
that
and get that song out there.
Faranak, you said you actually taught yourself to play.
Pardon me?
You taught yourself to play
Yes,
the
yes,
piano.
yes, I did.
Wow.
Well, this I'm changing. I'm kind of like, I don't want to change Elvis's music, but
No,
I'm playing it, my own
your style.
classical style.
Style.
So
Yes.
so it would be
Everybody has
something
a
new.
style.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But so do you read any sheet music at all? Any notes?
Oh, well, I got my bachelor's in piano
Oh,
performance,
you have it now.
classical
Okay.
Oh,
music.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But before, when you first started, you just kind of taught
Yes.
yourself. I got you.
Well, when
Yeah.
I was very little, I could hear things
Mhm.
and play,
And
but then
mimic
I
it.
got a
That's the way I
private
am.
tutor
Yeah.
lessons at
Yeah.
home.
Well,
Hmm.
I played most of my 43 years by ear
Wow.
Hmm.
because I did
Me
not
too.
that experience for me having to go to music lessons on my only day off because we would be at church all day on
Yeah.
Sundays. My only day off was Saturday, and my mother was messing that up for me. So,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
7 a.m. My goodness.
yeah, I taught myself.
Emily, she meant well now. You did
Well,
go end
yeah.
up going in it, right? You
Well,
did
I know she did, and then I asked her, would she teach me herself? She says, "No, I'm not going to teach you." And I said, "Well, why not? That's not fair." She says, "She says because she said you and I don't get along."
Okay.
She said, "You were." She said, "I can't teach you because and someone else can teach you better."
Well,
And
sometimes that's the case,
yeah,
sometimes. Yeah.
well,
All right.
I did it my
Yeah.
way.
That's
That's
Yeah.
how
now
I
the
taught
end is near,
myself.
and
Yes,
so I
Yes.
face my final curtain. Doo-doo,
Singing good.
doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yes.
yeah.
And I,
I did it my way.
yes.
yeah.
Beautiful.
I did it.
Beautiful.
Yay.
All right.
Yes.
Yay! All right, so now you can take us home.
Well,
I
all
just
right.
want to
This
say, oh yeah, I'll let you go first. You want to go first or last?
I'll go last.
Okay. So let me just thank all of you ladies. Y'all are so beautiful, so cheerful, so spiritual. I can feel your friendly spirit, soulful, kind, loving people. And I guess hope that you can feel that from me because that's what I try to you know, give out because I am a very positive person. I love people. I love to talk. I love all people. And I love to talk and run my mouth. And by me being an only child, I always adopt people as my sisters and brothers, y'all.
All right.
So, do I have four new sisters tonight?
All right.
Yes, and
Yes,
I
you
have to
do.
say,
Yes,
And
and I,
so do
and I
I.
have I have to say, I wish I said that earlier actually now because what I wanted to say to you earlier is I do feel your spirit. I
Thank
feel
you.
your spirit and I feel your love and I feel your care and I feel, you as a person and you're a beautiful person. I can tell and I know that and you do project that beautiful spirit of life
Oh,
and
thank
love and
you.
care for people.
Thank you,
You're
Elaine.
Thank
you're
you for
Absolutely
so
having
correct.
me on the show with you and Sybil, and Sybil too is a wonderful, amazing lady, and all of us are amazing in our own ways.
Yeah.
But I did recognize right away your spirit, and I
Thank
felt that
you.
actually.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Because
Laney,
if I can
Laney,
tell,
you and I, Laney, I call Elaine Laney.
oh, you did?
Lady.
Okay. Okay.
Laney and I have always been on the same wavelength as far as spiritual.
Yeah.
And that's one of the special things that really brought us together and kept us jiving and
Yeah.
being alive and happy. But
Yeah.
I want to reiterate what Laney just said about you, our darling host, Emily. You absolutely I could feel your spirit too. And I know I know Laney and I are not only spiritual together, but we both have this definitely happy go lucky, positive attitude about life. No matter what we've been through, we forge
Yeah.
ahead. And Lainey,
Me too.
especially, she has, you'll read it when you read the book and when you see the movie.
Okay.
She
Okay.
has an amazing ability to forge ahead, to literally, you know, bypass any problems. She tackles the problems, but then she moves on and she brings it all together in a very enlightened way, and she learns and she gets stronger and she gives us all inspiration, and that's what I love
Oh,
about
Yeah.
yes.
her.
Yeah,
And
this
Thank
what
is for
you.
sure.
And what you said, Lainey, about our hostess is so true. I'm just going to say that again. I could feel your
Thank
spirit too right
you.
away. That positive
Mm.
attitude and that lovely, engaging way. And you make us all feel good. Thank you.
Yeah, you
Thank you.
sure
Yes,
Oh,
she
do.
does.
Thank
She
you.
really
My
does.
best
Thank you,
friend.
Sybil.
thank
Thank you, Sybil.
you. Yes,
Thanks for having me.
Sybil and I connected right away, and we're just great that sister soulhood,
Yeah. Yeah.
and um, I don't know how to describe it. It's nothing that she wouldn't do for me. It's nothing I wouldn't do for her.
Mm.
And she's been through the ups and downs with me. I've been through the ups and downs with her. And we've been friends now. This is our ninth year that we have been best friends together. And we
Awesome.
both have the same likes and dislikes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
cheese. Except for cheese. I love cheese. And Sybil doesn't.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, well, we're only human. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's good.
Okay, but
It's
thank
actually
you all
good to.
so much for your kind words. Y'all really did make me feel so
Mm.
good just now when you
It's
said
very
that.
encouraging.
Very encouraging because, for some reason, I couldn't find my theme song to put into the load to the studio tonight, and I began to get stressed out, and then I began to feel really bad just before the show. And so I
Oh.
just sat down and I meditated and I prayed. I said, I am not letting this stop me. I'm going to be on the show even if I get sick. But
Good for
anyway,
you.
when I get stressed out, see, I have lupus, and when if I get stressed out, sometimes I will have a lupus attack. So we'll tell you about that, but that's not
Mm.
a topic for another show. But I said that just to say this: when you guys said that, that really, really, really just made me feel so much better.
Oh,
Oh,
When
thank
I
you.
came into the studio, I really wasn't feeling that good. But as we progressed along and I began to draw in
Wow. Wow.
y'all's
oh,
positive spirit and the vibes, the good vibes and the roars
Mm-hmm.
that you guys have, I began to feel better. And then those last remarks, that was just the icing on the cake. Thank y'all
oh,
so
oh.
much.
Yes, it was.
There's nothing like the connection of friends together and family together.
Yes,
Wow,
And you know what? Friends are the best family as far as I'm concerned.
that's
Now,
that's
true.
so true.
me and
That is
Irene, me and Irene, me and Irene have had some wild and crazy and good times together for the last 7 years. We've done a lot of
Absolutely.
incredible, amazing things. And even though I live in Memphis, I do. I'm, sorry, I'm
Uh-oh, what
always,
happened?
I always live in Memphis, but I live in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
We're
Well,
still really good.
we'll be hanging out together, y'all, incognito.
all right.
Well, I love coming home. The funny thing is, people ask me, they say, when you go home to Graceland, is it stressful for you when you're with your family or go home to Graceland? Heck no. It's so relaxing. I can't wait. And that's why I'm so relaxed now. I'm like, right at home. It's almost like being at home right now, sitting with you guys and having a cup of tea and talking and chatting.
Exactly.
Always
That's
Exactly.
good.
great.
Yes, exactly.
Or a
So,
glass of wine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lainey and I've been through that.
oh, okay. Oh,
Emily,
Yeah.
I mean,
yes, Kathy.
yes. Okay. Well, yeah, we love your show and thank you for having us on. And this is about sisterhood and brotherhood, and just we need
Mm.
this at this time.
Yes,
You know,
Exactly.
yes, we do.
we
Well,
need,
Connection.
y'all will be
yes.
back.
Okay.
Don't worry
Um,
about that. Sybil, you want to take us out?
Oh, yes. Thank y'all for the kind words for Emily. That really, her face just glowed when y'all said that. I could just about see her
I have
halo
tears.
shine.
I have tears in my eyes, really.
That is so
You can't see
precious.
me for the writing up there.
The show is spectacular tonight, and you can go and find it in the archives. So, how do they do that, Emily? Just go to your page.
Yeah. It's on the Emily Pearl show page. We have that show page. And it's also on YouTube under Oh, let me type it in. Because we changed. I've got a new YouTube channel. We have it's a TEPS public domain. UBLICDOMEIN. This is on YouTube. So this broadcast is being aired. Okay. All right. TPS public domain. That's our new YouTube channel that we're in the process of building. So it'll be there. All right then, ladies.
Awesome.
Once
It's
again,
beautiful.
thank you
Yeah.
guys
Thank
so
you
We had
much.
a
so
wonderful
much. Thank
time.
you.
Thank y'all
Y'all
for
are
Thank
coming
so
on.
welcome.
Yeah, God
And
bless.
God bless you guys. We're gonna have
God
y'all back.
bless.
And
Same
we
to
will see
you.
y'all later.
Bye,
Good night.
everyone. Thanks for having
Goodbye.
me.
Thank you,
Bye.
Thank y'all.
audience. Thank you, audience. We love you.
Thank you
I
very
have to say,
much.
You
I
too.
Yes.
forgot. I have to say my closing. A pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor. You, my pearls, are a precious thing. You
Oh,
are
I
Oh,
love it.
a
Oh,
special someone. All right.
I
And
love it. I
you
love it.
love
Oh,
it.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
all
Yes.
Love
right,
you guys.
guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Rock
Good
and
night.
roll.
bye.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you.